Hey, what's up guys, it's Extreme talking to you here, and in this video I want to talk about the new leaks that have come out in the last few days about the M1X chip that is coming to the M1X MacBook Pros and the M1X iMac. And let me tell you, this is the most amount of information we have got from the last few months, and I'm quite excited to wait until these new computers come out. But before we talk about that, roll the intro. So first, the M1X MacBook Pros. The M1X MacBook Pros have been kind of confirmed by Apple. They have registered two computers on the database on Europe or Russia, I don't know, I'm not quite sure. And these two computers have been registered together with the Apple Watch. So this is kind of in line with the recent leaks that are saying that the M1X MacBook Pros could come out around the September, October or November timeline, because Apple normally does that when they want to release new products. As you know, it's being registered together with the Apple Watch, which is a product that is coming on September. So we could expect these M1X MacBook Pros to come up on September together with the Apple Watch, but I'm not quite sure about that, and in my opinion they will come out on October or even November, making 1 year from the M1 MacBook Pro and MacBook Air. So we should expect them because Apple just confirmed them. So it's quite exciting to see that Apple finally dropped some information on these new computers, although it was not officially. They kind of backwardly did it by registering them on the database on some country or some region. So it's very exciting to see that we are close to the release of these new MacBook Pros, which would feature mini LED M1X chip, new design, and we are very excited because these could come out with the same price or even lower. And I'm very excited to see when these two come out. But I think that these two computers will come out in October or November timeline, and it's very refreshing to see that Apple has already registered them, making sure that they will come out during this timeline. But what's your opinion on these new two computers? Are you excited to see them come out? Are you expecting them on September, October or November? Don't forget to tell me on the comments down below. Next is the M1X iMac. So I was just casually eating when the Max Tech channel dropped exclusive leaks on the M1X iMac 30-inch or 27-inch. They said that this iMac will come out next year on 2022, and they said that we should not expect a different design from the current M1 iMac. So it will be the same as the M1 iMac, because they said that their source told them that the Apple is focusing on this iMac to be more a consumer product, not a pro product, and we should not expect any iMac Pro to come ever. It's a dead product and it's a dead product line, so we should only expect M1X iMacs and Mac Pros. So with this in mind, Max Tech talked about the fact that this iMac would come with no mini LED display and probably a 29.5-inch or 28.5-inch, but it bets on the 29.5-inch display because they could sell it as a 30-inch display. This display would be the same as the cheap display, that cheap within gasps, because Apple is working on a cheaper display, cheaper than the, of course, Pro Display XDR, which would cost around $1,300, the same as the LG 5K Ultra Fine. So Max Tech also believes that this new cheaper display will be the same as the M1X iMac. So he believes that this new computer would fill up with a 30-inch display, the same design as the iMac M1, and the same white bezels and the same chin. He believes that the chin will be the same size as the M1 iMac, so it will be smaller and the bezels will be appearing even smaller, but they will be white. So if you don't like white bezels, you're screwed. But if you do, like I do think that white bezels look good. I think it will be a very cool computer to own a big, giant M1 iMac, imagine that. But it will feature the M1X iMac, and he says that it will probably partition it in 3 types of categories: the 12-core, 16-core and 18-core. So they will pixel binning this computer to try to bring the price even down, because according to their sources, the computer objective is to be around $2,000 starting price. So it will be probably the same package as the M1 iMac, but bigger. Imagine that, with a better chip. It won't have a discrete GPU, it will have only the M1X chip, no M1-2X or other chips like the Mac Pro. So expect this M1X iMac Pro to be the same as the M1 iMac, but with better chip and bigger design. So it will be a little bit more thicker to accommodate this bigger logic board, but it will be having the same stuff. Probably better drivers for the speakers, and it will probably have having a better GPU too, because the M1X GPU will be even better. It will probably have the same M1X chip or as the 16-inch MacBook Pro spec'd out, or an even better M1X chip. As you know, we have a theory on this new M1X type of design, which will be on top of each other, and it will have several M1Xs building a bigger M1X, which is more powerful. But I have a video on that here, and I'll talk about that there. So this M1X iMac will be kind of disappointing for a lot of people. It's not the Pro iMac that everyone wanted, but it's the same as the M1 iMac, and I think that's pretty cool because I quite enjoyed using the M1 iMac on the store, and I think it looked pretty great. And if it has the M1X chip, I'm very excited to see what creative people can do with it. But what's your opinion on this new M1X iMac? Do you kind of enjoy it? Do you want it to have white bezels? Do you want it to have the chin? Or do you want a Pro Display XDR design? Leave it in the comment down below, tell me that. Don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to turn on the notification bell. It's very important to me that you receive the notifications to see the video when it comes out. And don't forget to subscribe, of course. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And this was Tech Sumer talking to you here. Bye.